Based investment will be impacted by the current weakness of the pound. Just 9 months ago, at the time of the firing of Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene, £1 was worth over 23 rands. But today, £1 costs only 17 rands. To make matters worse, last week there was a flash crash that resulted in a further fall of the British currency. The Bank of England says it's still investigating the cause of the sudden price move. Analysts say sterling's short-lived 10% fall on Friday could not have happened without the lightning-fast computer-driven trading that now dominates the $5 trillion a day foreign exchange market. It is suspected that it was probably human error. For SABMiller's South African investors, this is not good news. Shareholders who will receive a rand payment based in today's rand-sterling exchange rate will be impacted. Last week's collapse in sterling may have wiped out much of the takeover premium in Anheuser-Busch InBev's £45 a share payment for SABMiller's South African investors. At 17 rands 31 to the pound, the sterling-rand exchange rate on Friday was almost 18% weaker than the level that prevailed in November 2015. Today, the pound has fallen for a third trading day, compounding the woes of SABMiller investors, whose takeover premium has all but vanished with the currency's post-Brexit decline. The offer represented an attractive 22% premium on the pre-offer share price and was considered sufficiently generous to win shareholder backing. At the time, it cost about 22 rands to buy a single pound, which valued the £44 offer at 968 per SABMiller share. As the pound went from strength to strength, the offer looked ever more attractive to the rand-based shareholders. In May, SABMiller reached a high of 980 on the JSE, up from about 875 rands just after the offer in November. The collapse in sterling will affect a large portion of SABMiller's minority shareholders who will receive a cash payment for their SABMiller stock during this week. The recent shareholder register reveals UK-based investors held only 24.7% of SABMiller shares. Meanwhile, today, for the first time in 119 years, South African investors will not be able to invest in a locally listed beer company. But from tomorrow, they will be able to invest in AB InBev. AB InBev was suspended today to accommodate the completion of the transaction. It will then re-emerge on Tuesday morning as the new AB InBev and its shares will be tradable on the JSE. Diabosito, SABC News.